Dear viewers, welcome to the program, The Vintage Heritage Show. And on today's program, it's quite interesting. We'll be talking about entertainment, and we have a guest with us, even in the program. Don't forget, it's Jane Briggs speaking on Zamani TV. And on this program, we're talking about entertainment, and we'll be meeting one of the finest and versatile celebrities. But before then, stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back on the Vintage Heritage Show with Jane Briggs. I told you we have a guest in the studio today, and we'll be looking and talking about so many things that has to do with entertainment. And I told you we have a versatile celebrity. I will be meeting him anyway, please. His name is Spotlyt. And if I say Spotlyt in the city of Kano, if you're wide watching, you should know what I'm talking about. But then, hear from the horse's mouth. The big fish is here. His name is Spotlyt. Spotlyt, welcome to the Vintage Heritage Show.
All right.
How are you?
I'm fine, and I'm also very nervous. I don't know why, but yes, I am.
Why
I'm
you?
always camera shy for some weird reason.
You
I don't know.
again?
Yeah.
A dancer?
I don't know. I'm just a little bit
Okay,
shy.
we'll know about that. So welcome to the Vintage
Thank you
Heritage
very much.
Show.
Thank you very much.
This is on Zamani TV, and there's a Vintage Heritage Show. We have you here, and we're glad you're here. Thank you for coming.
I'm grateful that I'm here.
Thank you for making your time.
Thank you.
Coming. Now, the secret behind it is the person I have on air today. It's an on-air personality. Not only that, he's a dancer. Not only that, he has a lot of things up there. That's why he's a versatile celebrity. We're meeting him, so please tell us more about yourself, Spotlyt.
All right, so whenever people say, as a celebrity, the thing they always do me one kind. Sorry, I have to use speech.
No, I beg you, Zamo.
Yeah, so whenever people say celebrity, it makes me, because I really don't see myself like that. I just see myself as, a very regular person.
Okay.
Yeah, but, okay. My name is Suleiman Omotola Ogibo. I'm a Yoruba person.
Good.
I'm from Lagos State. I graduated as a civil engineer, but I am not practicing.
Yeah.
Yeah, engineering is just one of those things that, your papa will tell you, say, if you're going to be an engineer. You're going to be a doctor.
Was it what happened to you?
Yes, now, my father didn't give us any other option. It's you,
You
me.
have to do this.
You'll be an engineer. I told my younger brother, you're going to be a doctor. And that was it. We didn't have any other choice.
Wow.
And so I went to school, struggled. I had no direction and all. But let's leave that aside.
Okay.
I graduated at the end of the day. Then, I just followed my passion. Passion basically being entertainment, music, dance. And someone just walked up to me and said, "Spotlyt, you have your voice is nice." I don't know if that's true.
I think I know it's true. That I know it's true.
I don't know if that's true.
And I will tell you something about it.
The lady just walked up to me and said, "Spotlyt, you have a nice voice. I'm supposed to go for an audition, Cool FM Abuja.
Okay.
Why don't you try it? I just got another job with ECOWAS." So I was like, okay, maybe I should give it a try. And when I went there, we're about 164. Somehow, I've never done it before. I was able to make it to where like 7 before they now, evicted me from the competition. But they liked me. They really liked me. So they now recommended me for Cool FM Kano.
Oh, boy.
And that's how I ended up here.
Good.
So, and yeah. 100%. Then also, I'm also a video director. Okay. I'm an editor. Like a really good one.
That's why you're versatile. That's a good one. Well,
thank you.
Hope you're staying tuned on Zamani TV with Jane Briggs on entertainment. That's what we're talking about today. And with us is a celebrity. I told you his name is Spotlyt. I know him with Spotlyt. But he said his name is Suleiman. You heard from him actually. And you're still on with Jane Briggs. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back still on the Vintage Heritage Show. I think now we have to go to Spotlyt. Let's start with how comes the name Spotlyt?
Okay, so let me even tell you another. I didn't even tell you this part. I used to rap.
Oh, you used to rap?
Yes.
Look at this guy.
I'm telling you.
You do everything.
Let me do a little freestyle for you.
Please do.
See, I'm lost in my prodigal ways. I need direction. Heaven, I need a hug. Come show me affection. I want to dwell in the realm of your love, from the darkness straight to the light of perfection. This was a rap I wrote like 2000, 2000 and something.
Wow.
Like let's say 2000 to 2005.
I think.
So let me sorry to cut
Okay.
you short. I met this guy. His name is Femi Bangbola.
Okay.
They used to call him Spotlyt. The guy was my age. I used to wonder how he used to do all of these things. It was really brilliant. It was good with words, and I'm like, this guy is my age mate. How's he doing all of these things? So I used to imagine that I was in the same group with him. We called ourselves the Light. He was Spotlyt.
Okay,
and I was Spotlyt.
That's where we got the name Spotlyt.
That's how I got my name, Spotlyt.
Oh, not just in Kano.
Yes.
So you got the name Spotlyt here.
Throughout my university days, people didn't know my real name.
Oh, God.
Like if you came down to my school, Federal University of Technology, and you said, you're looking for Suleiman, nah, they don't know. Even they knew me.
And I used to
as
think
Spotlyt.
Actually the name Spotlyt came all the way from the radio.
No.
Wow.
Actually started with my dance days, my singing days. You know, I was also into show organizing in my university days. That time we will carry our school fees. All of us will gather together. Then we'll do show, we'll make money. Then we'll go and pay the school fees.
That means this entertainment thing of
it's in the blood.
It's in the blood.
It's in the blood.
So why do you choose to be an entertainer?
Well, I mean, it's a calling. It's what I do easily. I don't struggle with it.
Okay, you don't struggle with it.
Yeah, it comes naturally. Let me give you an instance. Like my editing part, no one taught me how to use After Effects. After Effects is people watch my work and like, oh, your work is different. I didn't have to meet people to teach me. I just went on YouTube. I started buying classes.
Really?
I'm telling you, I just did it, and people were like, oh, this guy, you're different. Your work is good. And within a short period of time, I started getting like really good jobs. Yeah, like really, really good jobs.
I think those ones I should say I'm a witness to that because you showed me, I think 2 years ago, a clips of your video.
Yes.
And that was really quite interesting.
Yes.
I picked an interest, and I think that's why we're here together because cracking my brain, looking for a celebrity, and my mind just told me that you have Spotlyt. And I came for Spotlyt, and today we're on air. Today we're discussing things that has to do with entertainment. Now we're going to be talking more about your videos, the clips of your video. Okay. You have a popular one. I won't say silent, but something is viewable. People have been watching. Okay. It has really gone viral. Yeah. Can we just briefly talk about it?
Okay, that's the Castigator.
The Castigator.
It's a YouTube series I started. Now I'll tell you why I did it. Music was why I started. Okay, music was what I started. And the music requires a lot of money. You know,
exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, if you record a song, you shoot a music video. The first music video I ever shot was in 2013. I was done with school, and we did this video. It was like 500,000 naira, and we needed a lot of money to
more than 500.
Thank you. So we needed a lot of money. In fact, the 500 was just for the director.
It didn't even go anywhere.
We flew to Lagos to shoot. We're about 4. Plus my manager and everything. So we spent a lot of money for the promotion and everything. So for us to now get another money to start all over again, it was very difficult. So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, why don't you learn this thing? There's money in it. People are doing it, you know. So I was now thinking, okay, even when I started learning it, I wasn't really getting jobs and all. At some point, I was now thinking, you know,
you weren't getting response.
Yeah, there's so many people online today, like on Instagram and everything, that don't really spend much money, but they're out there. They're very unique comedians. You know what people I'm talking about? Social media influencers.
Exactly.
So I was thinking, what can I do that is going to stand me out, that I won't have to spend much on? So I stumbled on a video on YouTube of these guys. They're called the Super Slow-Mo.
Okay, I've not heard about it.
Yes, on YouTube. And I'm like, okay, I could use this and use it in my own way. And that was how I started the Castigator. I just called someone, oh yeah, let's do small fight. They was looking at me like, what's this Momo? So we did it. The first one, I had 100,000 views on Facebook.
Wow.
100,000 views on Facebook.
Wow.
And I was like, what? Then I now did the second one that I showed you. I had millions of views. So many celebrities called me, sent me a DM. I got a DM from BBC. I was just getting like...
I think I'm a witness to that. And don't forget, still on the Vintage Heritage Show. We'll be right back and roll on Still on Entertainment Profile.
Wait, make I go back small. My name na Spotlyt, and I be the last of my kind.
What's the problem?
That guy not die.
Who be that guy?
That's the guy now, not the guy. That's the guy.
My name na Spotlight, and I be the last of my kind. My primary assignment not to protect, but for every life when I take, consequence day.
Welcome back on the Vintage Heritage Show with Jim Briggs and Spotlight in this building this hour. Yeah, we'll talk about the Castigator.
Yeah,
That's the movie.
Castigator
Serials. Actually, that movie was really good. For me, I watched it. There are so many miracles. Why did I say miracle? It's something when you watch it, you imagine. How comes is this? I even had to ask it. What is the secret behind it? But then, nice one, if you're opportune to watch The Castigator or you want to do, check out Spotlight and hook up on him. Maybe on this YouTube, watch it. Well, Spotlight again, let's see. You've been on Oil Personality. I think that was where I know you. With
yes,
cool
yeah, that's how I met.
And that's a good one. You've been doing a great job on TV.
Thank you.
If not for anything, I love to hear your voice. It really motivated me. No, it does. It's not like hearing the voice carries me away.
If I'm going, I'll just drop the voice for you.
No. This voice is helping us. There's this program you do on TV, on radio.
Which one is that?
The Night Cafe. You know the one there?
I'm the one.
Night Cafe, you get to meet touching stories. And you really want to heal wounds.
Yes, you want to.
Stay back there. Now, that's a good one. How do you cope with this, your dancing steps, editing steps, producers? Because we know it could be very hectic.
Yeah.
Now, going back to the radio, how do you cope with this?
Well, at some point in life, you would have to make some things priority. What do I mean? When I was dancing, I wasn't really making money. I've danced for a couple of, even telecommunication companies, I danced for them. They go, use you.
Well, life is all about that.
Yeah, they will not give you 15,000 naira. So,
did you hear that?
The thing is, if you love what you're doing, the money will matter.
I love what you just said.
Yes.
Yeah, good.
So, I kept doing it for a long time, and I was like, this thing is not really giving me money. I do too much. But when I started radio gives me money. Radio gives me, I get to meet people, opportunities come, adverts come, so many things on the side comes. Then also, sorry, I'm getting somewhere. Then for this editing also, it also gives me money because I edit for even TV stations.
Wow.
Yeah, I do. Edit for individuals also, people who have, jobs. So I had to drop dance because I can't do all of them at once. The one way they give me money.
Yeah, exactly.
So I can send money home to
because
mama.
The family needs
and
Papa has to be taken care of.
Yeah, they need to be taken care of. So yeah, it's all about priority. I just chose the one. I mean, I'm growing. I can't be the same.
No, you're very correct.
Yes. So you choose the one that gives you money, the one that makes you meet people, the one that makes people want to meet you. There's so many dancers out there.
Okay.
But there's not everyone that is into stunt choreography, that's into action movie in Nigeria. It's not a genre that is selling. So it's just a void in the industry that I felt like, I need to fill.
Okay.
It's working out well for me.
Good one, thank you. And I think let's find out from you at Spotlight, what has really made you this popular, famous? Is it the TV? Is it the radio, or is it the dancing, or is it the video clips you've been doing as something you love within yourself? What really has brought out the real Spotlight that people really are looking for Spotlight?
Well,
because this thing will help the viewers, a growing child out there, to know how to choose a dream. Some people just see Spotlight, but they don't know how he has struggled to be here.
Well, that's a really deep question because people used to wonder why I have so many friends on Facebook. Like many years ago, I already had over 5,000 friends already on Facebook, like many years ago. And I have thousands of pending requests on this thing. And it all started from school. Yeah. Because, I was dancing. So that one already gave me fan base.
Exactly.
So the fan base, I carried it into the radio.
Good.
In fact, when I was doing the job, when I was looking for a radio job that time, in Abuja, we did the competition live. People were listening to us live, so they were judging us live on radio. So I started getting, I was gaining fans as Suleiman then.
Okay,
Didn't
as
even
the
know
name Suleiman.
Suleiman.
Good.
Yeah, because I was really building a brand as Spotlight. I wanted to separate it for radio, but I didn't.
Exactly.
There was over time I was now like, maybe I should be using my Spotlight.
Yeah.
So radio now gave me another fan base.
Exactly.
Video also has given me another set of people. So all put together, I feel like, even in music, so but right now I think Castigator is giving me more fan base because
Castigator.
can I quickly share a story?
Oh, please do.
My cousin, I've not seen him in a long time. He's in London. And he called me recently and said, Bros, he told my mom to please give
Spotlight.
give him my number. That's my cousin.
Yeah.
I said, when I now call him, I said, bro, you're big, oh, you don't blow small for you. I said, what happened? He said, someone just brought your video to me and said, see, Nigerians on the tribe, blah, blah, blah. I said, that's my cousin. He said, they don't believe me.
That's a clap for you.
Yeah. And the same thing happened to my brother-in-law in Canada.
Okay.
He said that in his university, he brought the job to him and said, look, a Nigerian guy is on the tribe. He said, no, that's my brother-in-law. And he didn't believe. So I think Castigator has taken me, like, beyond the shores of Nigeria.
I agree with you.
Yeah, that's what Castigator has done for me.
I agree with you.
So yeah, compared to the rest is just within the Nigeria and everything,
Yeah,
like other states.
I think I agree with Spotlight on the Castigator because two reasons why I decided to make him my guest today on the Vintage Heritage Show. The Castigator is one, and the on-air personality for him. You get to listen to this guy on radio. Listen, you will be you won't be carried away, but you will learn. The good thing about him on radio is that you have something to learn. That's the truth. It's not, look, you will not catch all the fun, but there must be something to jot down. And I think that's why I stick my ears on radio to listen to Spotlight. On the Vintage Heritage Show, we'll be right back. Just stay tuned. Welcome back on the Vintage Heritage Show with Jane. And don't forget, we have Spotlight with us on the Vintage Heritage Show. Yeah, and I think finally we'll be talking about one thing about Spotlight. You see, when I first met this guy, I've known so many, we're all there, we're all colleagues, I'll say that. But then there is something special about him. I think he has this humility in him. Forget about that. I still know that. Except maybe there are other ones I don't know. I'm talking on air. Yeah, that's good. He just talked about the Castigator, how he has given him so much famous, made him known all over the world. Now, in every struggle, there is a challenge.
Yeah, no doubt.
What are your challenges as a celebrity? Whether you like it or not, we have to use that word for you. You're on air, and again, back there again, you're a dancer. You're a producer, you edit your...
Yeah.
So, what are the challenges? Has it been any day you get up to regret what is happening to me?
Oh, nah. I've never had any regrets.
Really?
Nah.
Okay, good.
I'm just happy. One moment, okay, like, I would say this was a defining moment for me. Me and my father are not very close. So, we're close, but we're not close.
I understand.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, my father has always been strict. So the day I told him that, Daddy, I want to go into entertainment. I want to do this. I want to do that. And I showed him a couple of things that I've done. He was very impressed. It was a very, very big moment for me. So now talking about the challenges. The challenges, well, oh man, this is actually a really good question. Now, I would love to do movies alone.
Yeah.
But nobody in Nigeria will give you money to do it. So, I can't come and tell you I can do an action film. But if I go and work, and this work will not be 1 year, it will not be 2 years, it will not be 3 years. You will work well, save better money. Then you will now use the work, you will invest in yourself. Then you will not, at the point, you won't have to tell people what you can do. Rather, you show them.
Exactly.
You show people what you can do,
so
you don't tell them.
You.
So it's more believable when you show them.
Exactly.
So basically, the challenge is, I feel like I'm growing every day.
But you are growing.
Yes, it's scary that I'm getting old and I'm not where I want to be.
Exactly.
So one of the major challenges I would say is finance. I'm grateful that I have the patience to go and work.
Yeah.
To be able to, people are beginning to pay attention now,
Good, yeah.
And it's paying off. Then again, the people I work with, they're all students. I have to cater to them.
Exactly.
All my boys,
that means you don't work alone.
Yes,
You
I
have
don't
a
work
crew?
alone. I have a crew.
Good.
I have to transport them from school. I have to feed them.
Mm.
If you're working out, I have to, sometimes when we get job outside, they don't pay us immediately. So I have to use my own personal,
No, exactly, yeah.
yeah, to, take care of the feeding. I'm 6 boys, though, grown men. Not easy.
That is not easy.
Yeah, so if I wasn't working, I won't be able to do all of that.
That's true.
So yeah, it's
That's a challenge.
yeah, a little bit. Then once in a while we have a friction. I have an idea. This person has like different.
And you're not meeting up together.
Yeah, so yeah, it can be a little bit challenging. What else?
Exactly. That's
What
the
else?
biggest even
About on the brighter side, we enjoy what we do.
at the end of the whole day.
Yeah, if you love what you do, you won't see it as a challenge.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
But in everything you do that comes out better for tomorrow, there's always a challenge.
Yes, and you have to,
And
have to
when
be
I
very
discover
patient.
you find happiness in what you're doing.
You have to
Yeah.
love. You have to love because the time where the team will not go bring money, the time where the team will stress you, the time where you know go sabi, and the time where people will laugh you.
Yeah.
You would have to go through it for a long time. So if you love it, people laugh at you, people don't believe in you, it won't stop you from doing
I
it.
think one more question I would like to say is interaction. Well, you're a Kano based
Yes,
on-air personality.
yes,
And I think a lot of people watch you in Kano.
yes.
Briefly, before we step out of the building, studio, what do you think is the challenge of the industries?
In Kano.
Or what do you think is the challenges on the entertainment industry in Kano? What have you see from the far you want to grab it to say, this has not been okay, and how do we move forward to change it?
Since first you said Kano, when I was coming to Kano, people said, why are you going to Kano? I can't leave Lagos, Abuja, and you come to Kano. Like, for people it was retrogression. But I can tell you that I've spent 5 years in Kano.
Good.
And I have grown in Kano more than I have grown in Lagos and Abuja. So yeah, my coming to Kano first of all was a blessing. And I can also tell you that, yes, one of the major challenges is like, I feel like the industry is not taken very seriously here.
Good.
I feel like we don't have investors. I feel like we don't have
supporters.
Yes, we don't have supporters.
Yeah.
Even companies don't really believe in what. Like you go to Lagos, someone says he wants to launch an album. You see companies, they are eager to support.
You are just speaking.
Yes, the companies will come. They want to take care of the
everything.
auditorium.
Yeah.
Some want to take care of the feeding. Some want to take care of this. You don't even have to do much.
Exactly.
All you have to do. People where they come in. When they pay, the money is yours.
Exactly.
Now, it's not exactly always as easy as we say, but at least if we have people who do that here,
yeah,
it will go a long way. Whether it's music, whether it's movies, whether, whatever genre of entertainment.
You know why I threw that question? I've been privileged to meet young guys, ladies,
really
in Kano, and they are doing very well.
I agree.
Sometimes when I sit out and watch them perform, I feel, what is this person waiting for?
Yeah.
Why can't somebody pick up this guy to make him come out something good?
Because they would rather invest in business.
Yeah. Because
of you get like instant results. You can't sell something to people who don't believe in your product.
Okay. And you should have one or two advice to give them out there, because
man.
I still feel they have to learn something.
Yes.
Sometimes you're not getting something where you are. Step out of that place. And apart from that, you see some of them, they settle for little.
Yes.
I come to see you for business. You invite me over to the bar. Get me some drinks to drink. And at the end of the whole day, you give me a TP for like 1K. And that's the end of the help you can give me. That's what I see in Kano. Honestly, I think that's what. So, what advice do you want to give? And when I need you to perform 1 or 2 times for me, I have to call you. And after you performing, I give you just 5K. What can 5K do for a young guy in his 27 years, maybe in his 20s or early 30s? And this guy has to move further. Some of them are in Bucktown schooling. So that's why what advice do you want to give to this youth? Because we have brainy people here, good celebrities. And you know one thing? These are the boys, these are the girls who choose to call themselves celebrities.
Yes.
They are too fast to tell you, I'm a celebrity. I think you have 1 or 2 advice to give them how they can grow. You came to Kano, people discourage you that why Kano?
Kano, yes.
And you said for the 5 years you've been to Kano, you have achieved a lot.
More than everything.
You know why you did that? You valued the little things around you.
Yes.
So can you talk to most of your fellow actors?
Well, what I'm going to say is people have this sense of entitlement. As an artist, you tell yourself, because I'm talented, you are supposed to come and sponsor me. That's sense of entitlement.
You're right.
Olamide is a big man today because he didn't sit down. He invested in himself. He also died. Now he's a boss. He's raising people.
Exactly.
So don't wait for people to come and help you. Look
Just because you have the talent.
Nah, you have to prove you, and proving yourself is not. It doesn't come easy.
Exactly.
Yes, I might look very small, but I know this small boy. Thank you very much. Yeah, you get what I'm saying.
Exactly.
So you have to
You've
help
gone
yourself.
through a lot of experience.
Exactly.
And they have made you strong.
Yes.
You have learned your lesson.
Yes. You
Yeah.
have to hustle on your own. You have to work, invest. See, if they don't go and do mechanic, do anything, make sure you have the money. Go to studio. If they want to give you for free, no problem. Bike yourself, go. Hustle, die. You have to prove yourself. There's no other advice I want to give you. Because me, this is what worked for me.
Wow.
I did everything.
This is quite interesting.
Yeah, so
I think I don't know. I would like to have Spotlight.
I'll be very glad to. I'll be very glad to.
I would, because you have really motivated me too. And apart from that, I think I want to say a very big thank you. Taking your time to come to Zamani on the Vintage Show Heritage.
Thank you.
Wow, it's a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Speaking
to the people to hear. And don't forget, we've come to the end of this episode today. I don't know if you have anything to tell people.
Shout out to everybody that's been supporting. Go and check me out on Instagram, SPOTLYT1. Yeah, #1. And also check me out on Facebook. And check me out on YouTube, Spotlight, SPOTLYT. Search for the Castigator. Don't watch episode 1 and 2 because at that time I start. I never started. Watch episode 5 and 6. I started growing very much, and I have more coming out. So watch out. Go and watch Merryman too. So we did the work.
What about Facebook? Are you there?
Yes, just Spotlight Castigator. Yes, SPOTLYT then Castigator together.
If you're smart, you get it.
Please go check me out.
And with this, we have come to the end of today's program. And on the behalf of the entire production crew, we'll meet again, same time, same station on Zamani TV with Briggs on the Vintage Heritage Show. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.